Now I'm set to make sure to put together the edges of my fabric on the top pocket. So I'm going to sew those. I'm going to start at the top edge, sink my needle, keep the edge of my fabric in line with the inside of that toe of the of the presser foot. Again, back tack. It is critical that you back tack on these pockets because they get a lot of wear and tear. And if you don't back tack on them, they will start to fall apart on you as you use them. And this is a project that you can use throughout school. I know kids who use it still in high school. I back tacked at the end. I'm going to cut my threads close to my fabric, leave a tail. If you don't leave a long enough tail, the threads get sucked up into that needle, and that's going to be a problem for you. So make sure you always leave a long enough tail when you're sewing so that you're in good shape. I'm going to do the other side, and maybe you can see pretty well just where my stitching is. And I'm trying to do the best job I can to be nice and straight in my stitching. I'm going to put the needle in, sink that needle, make sure I have the points there. Go forward a few stitches, back tack, and I'm going to go forward, sewing to the end of that pocket, keeping the fabric in line with the inside of that toe. It's going to be really helpful. When I get to the end, I'm back tacking, and now I can cut my threads close to the fabric. Don't cut the fabric. Make sure your threads, again, are long, otherwise they are going to get sucked back into your sewing. Now, I'm going to sew in the last line. Make sure to back tack, and I'm sewing right with this shut. I really don't need to pin it if I have my Locker Caddy flat. And my Locker Caddy is now ready for the button to be sewn on. You're going to follow the directions on the video on how to sew on a button, which is in your Canvas program. But you want to place your button at the top near where the fabric is really thick. It'll be hard to get your needle through there, but this is a very strong area. You've got extra thickness of fabric that will allow for some extra wear and tear from holding the button onto the Locker Caddy. And you'll sew it up there. You don't want to sew it too far down, or you might not be able to get things into your top pockets like you would like.